Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Rowan Roulette. I'm your host, Chris Taylor. I have some bad news. Our director, Austin Johnson, has died of dysentery. For those of you who don't know dysentery, it's when you have so much diarrhea that your body dies. Now, his last words before dying were to do an all Hunger Games episode. So that is exactly what we're going to do. Excuse me. Our first round is going to be Hunger Games trivia. Each question will be worth 1 point. Our second round is going to be Hunger Games debates. We're going to debate about the movies and books. And our third round is going to be something a little special. I'll get to it more later on, but the contestants from the first round and second round are going to team up, combine their points, all for the prize of winning Austin's Hunger Games ticket. Fortunately, he doesn't need it anymore, because like I said, he died. So to my left, we have our first contestant, Autumn. How's it going, Autumn?
Pretty good.
So this is for Austin.
Yes, of course.
Rest in peace. If you could just, tell us, what's your favorite thing, or what was, your favorite thing before Austin died? What do you think?
He just always came to work with a smile on his face.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. But, he's dead now.
Yeah,
so.
Unfortunately.
That. Yeah, it's not that funny, Autumn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is kind of funny. Anyway, to my right, we have Bruce, contestant number 2. How's it going, Bruce?
Great.
Despite, what's going on.
Yeah.
You're great?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I'm glad. You're keeping a smile on your face. It's really good.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the Hunger Games? Are you excited? Do you know a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Everything, yeah.
The books? Do you read the books? Or
Yeah,
you just see
read
the
all 3.
movies? Oh, you read all 3,
Yeah.
and you've seen all the movies, so.
I've seen the first 2, yeah.
Cool. Well, that's great. So, how this is going to work, like I said, we're doing a trivia round first off. So I'm going to ask the question. It's not multiple choice. It's open-ended. That's the way Austin would have wanted it. And so I'm going to ask the questions. And as soon as you know the answer, just raise your hand. And first person to raise their hand, I will pick on you. And you will give me the answer. If you're wrong, you get no points. And your opponent gets the chance to answer the question. Like I said, these are all worth 1 point. And let's get started. Rue was what contestant out of 12 to be killed? So was he, first, second, third, etc. to be killed? Bruce.
She was number 13.
No, I'm sorry. 13 is not correct. There were only 12. So there was no 13.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Except maybe Austin maybe 13. Rest in peace. That's okay. Autumn, would you like to guess? You have
Sure. I'll guess.
Actually, you have 12 chances. You didn't even narrow it down. That was a good move. That was good strategic move. Getting it wrong, but not narrowing it down. Giving her the upper hand.
I will go with 8.
8?
Yeah.
Very close. Incorrect. 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So no points.
Right.
No worries. We still got quite a few left. Second question. What was District 12 known for? Autumn.
Coal mining.
Yes, mining is correct. 1 point on the board for Autumn. Austin would have been proud if he was here, which I think he is.
I did it for Austin.
Right? Huh? All right, third question. Who was originally picked for District 12? Bruce.
Prim. Everdeen.
Yes, that is correct. 1 point. Bruce, 1-1. Close game. Who was Peeta's and Katniss's mentor? I believe that was Autumn.
Haymitch.
Yes, Haymitch is correct. 2-1. It's back and forth. Very intense. This ticket, anyone's. What was the second movie's arena modeled after? Bruce.
A clock.
That is correct. A clock is correct. What is the hand sign shown after Rue died throughout both movies? Bruce, before I even finish the question, let's hear it.
It was like a number, like a 3. So this,
Yes, that is correct. All fingers except the pinky and thumb. The arguably the least useful finger and the most useful finger. I don't know, whatever. You got it though, 3-2. So close game, very close game. What did Katniss say when she took her sister's place in the reaping? Bruce.
I volunteer as tribute.
Yes, the famous lines, I volunteer as tribute. Straying away from back and forth. All right. I guess that's getting, people are going nuts back here. We're actually running out of time. So we're going to cut it for the first round. Autumn, you end the round with 2 points. Bruce, you got 4. Double. You ended up doubling Autumn's. Austin definitely liked you more this passing. So we were going to take a quick commercial break. When you come back, we were going to have some Hunger Game debates. RIP Austin, you're watching Rowan Roulette. Hello and welcome back to Rowan Roulette. I'm your host, Chris Taylor. If you're just tuning in, this is the tribute episode to our recently deceased director, Austin Johnson. He died of dysentery, what I like to call diarrhea, because you die of diarrhea. It's not a laughing matter, even though it's kind of funny, but don't do it. This is the Hunger Games edition of Rowan Roulette. It was his favorite movie. His dying words to me as I was holding him in my arms, he said, "Do a Hunger Games episode, please. I'm dying of diarrhea. Please help me." And I said, "Okay, yeah, totally. We'll totally do that. That's cool." So first round was some Hunger Games trivia, and before we went to commercial break, I said we were doing debates, but I tricked you. We're not. We're doing more trivia. So to my left, we have our third 4 contestants, Jessica. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, under the circumstances, of course. RIP and all.
Yeah.
So for the 4th round, we are teaming up. The first 2 contestants are actually, instead of being eliminated, are teaming up with you. So you're teaming up with Autumn, surprise, and Autumn got only 2 points last round. How do you feel about that?
I feel like we're gonna come back from behind and we'll take the debates.
Think so?
Yeah.
For Austin, for this ticket also? You're
Yeah.
gonna get a ticket. This ticket, he doesn't need it anymore. It's dead. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And to my right, we have our 4th contestant, Mike. How's it going, Mike?
It's going too good.
Too good?
Yes.
Too
I
good?
need something to mellow me out.
It doesn't matter. Oh, well, I'll tell you something. Austin's dead, so you
The
stop
Austin's
being so
dead.
goddamn excited all the time. This is supposed to be a solemn episode.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
no, it's all right. I like it.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's all right.
Sweet.
He would have wanted it this way.
Yeah.
It's lighthearted, Bruce, your future teammate, swept. He got 4.
Bruce
4
did.
right. He got 4 points. So you're teaming up with him. That gives you a lead for the 3rd round. So.
Wow.
Yeah. So without further ado, let's get down to it. The rules, right? Raise your hand. I'll pick on you. Whoever's first, and you get 1 point for every correct answer. All right. So the first question of this round is: how did Katniss keep her and Peeta alive the first Hunger Games? Jessica.
They threatened to commit suicide by eating berries.
That is correct. Poison berries. Yes, they were going to kill themselves eating poison berries. Second question: what did Katniss's dress do in the first movie? Mike.
Call on fire. It's the girl on fire.
Yes, that is right. It looks like it's on fire when she spins. That is correct.
Yeah.
Now, third question: what did Katniss's dress do in the second movie? Thought I was reading the same question again. Mike.
It had the wings, because she's the Mockingjay.
That
Cinna did it. It was great.
That is correct. That's absolutely correct. 2-1. Step it up, Jessica. You want this ticket? You want Austin to look down on you or what? Huh? No?
Yeah.
All right. How many Hunger Games were there after the second movie? Jessica.
1.
No. Nope. How many Hunger Games were there after the second movie? Mike, you have a chance to steal. If you don't know the answer, that's okay.
I'm going to go with none.
None?
Absolutely 0.
That is incorrect according to my sheet.
It's a shame.
75 is what I have. There were 75 after the second movie.
Okay.
We'll believe you.
Next question. What district was projected to win in the first movie? Mike?
This is District 1.
That is correct, Mike.
Sweet.
District 1, that puts you 2 ahead of Jess.
Cool.
You obviously respect Austin way more than her.
I do love Austin.
All right, final question of this round is, who is the winner of the second Hunger Games?
Like the second movie?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, that is correct. That is what I meant.
Well, that's like major spoilers, right? Are we spoiling things?
Yeah, totally. Who cares?
Okay. All right.
You're watching this. Keep
All right,
watching.
yeah,
Who
like-
cares? It's a great show. Don't who cares
Flash
what-
like spoilers right here,
Yeah.
but
Spoiler alert.
so no one does. Like Katniss,
Because she gets kidnapped.
She like shoots an arrow right at
Yeah,
the thing and
yeah.
like right in Donald
Some
Sutherland's
collaboration.
face.
That's highly. It's an interesting.
And then she like
Because she
collaborating with
break.
the person
because
you're
she's
No,
at the
but
tree
they.
and like.
But then Peeta's working for the Capitol.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I heard something
We
good.
heard that.
Yeah.
That was Austin from above.
All right. You know what? You don't both get a point.
we get
Forget
nothing.
that noise. I'm in charge around
Oh
here.
jeez. Okay.
I say, Mike, you get the point.
Oh,
Jessica, it was very nice of you to help, but it was also a poor choice.
I respect you. This is
Very
like,
poor choice. Okay. All right. That concludes this round.
oh cool.
It's trivia. You actually got as many as Bruce did. You now are both at a tally of 8 points. Autumn and you yourself, Jess, you have 3 points. So you have some catching up to do, but it's definitely going to be okay because now, unlike this round was, I thought was going to be debates, but that's going to be after this commercial break. R.I.P. Austin. Raise awareness for dysentery. It's a big deal. I'm your host, Chris Taylor. You are watching Rowan Roulette. Hello and welcome back to Rowan Roulette. I'm your host, Chris Taylor. If you're just tuning in, this is the third of 4 rounds. It's been a close game so far. This is, of course, the Hunger Games edition, so we had 2 rounds of Hunger Games trivia. And now, here's the debate round. We're going to ask you a few questions. And you're going to debate over what you think is the correct answer. We've teamed you up, so Autumn and Jessica, you have 3 points combined. I'm sorry to say you are behind, but not to worry. This round is worth 10 points, so you can, if you win this, bring it back. To my right, we have Bruce and Mike. You are taking the lead. You currently have 8 points from combined score. So the first debate of this round is who was better, Rue or Thresh? It's open floor. Go ahead.
Do we want to go
Okay.
first?
So I guess we're talking about movies, right? Or are we on books or?
You could do.
Because in the movies, Thresh is like non-existent to like the one scene where he like saves Katniss, so like this is Rue or whatever, and then leaves. And then Rue, up until the point where you see her in the movie, everyone is trying to kill Katniss in like the first second. Like there's even like the bloodbath and stuff. So when Katniss is like stuck in the tree, and there I am. When Katniss stuck in the tree, like Rue is the one who's telling her to like cut the hornet's nest and like save her from like the gang of like District 1 and peeps are trying to kill her. So without Rue, like Katniss is probably gonna die. And I guess Rue's eventual death, ignites the metaphorical fire that leads to the physical fires of the later movies. So Rue's really important. I don't know about Thresh. I'm sure in the books he's great, but go ahead.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I also think that Rue's a better character than Thresh because, well, Rue was very resourceful when it came to how to clean out the tracker jacker poison. She got the leaves, poured them over the spots where she got stung, changed them every day until she got better. So.
Right. So let's talk about Thresh. Again, this is open floor, so you can just argue and bicker all you want. You don't have to wait or be polite. Please.
All right. Well, I think Thresh is a better character because he did actually last longer in the Hunger Games than Rue did. He's stronger, and actually he didn't really get killed by a person. He got killed by these like dog beast things, so no one actually technically killed him as far as that. And Rue, she died because she got like trapped in like a net or something like that, and then someone killed her. So, and then Katniss had to come get her. So he's like He's just like able to last in the games longer than Rue, and I think a better competitor.
I mean, he's a better contestant. I'm
I-
not sure
I
if
mean,
he's a
I think
better.
I'd
The whole
rather
point of
be
being in
character.
the actual Hunger Games is actually doing something.
Well,
The
Rue
point
just,
is- the point is to make
Rue
it to
just
the
sat
end.
there.
I actually-
Rue
Rue
supports
just-
Katniss.
Rue just sat there.
But
I actually-
Anybody
make
could do
it.
that. They could send the Capitol support could do that without even having Rue there in the first place.
I'd prefer to be resourceful than actually have brute strength. Because if you're resourceful, you wouldn't know how to last longer, survive longer than actually someone who has strength.
I mean, if we were talking about who's the better Hunger Games contestant, it's obviously the big, strong Thrash. But we're talking about who is the better like character in the book, and I think that's Rue. And even in the movie, it's Rue. Rue saves Katniss, which is pivotal to everything.
Right.
Rue
Yeah,
is
but
the
you're
fir- Rue is the
banging- you're
first.
banging-
I'm
You're
gonna have to cut you off. Done for the first round. Close. It's close, but I'm gonna have to give it to Bruce and Mike. You're right. The Thrash, sorry, did last longer, but as far as the plot goes, Rue is more vital to the plot. So next debate is which arena was better, the one in the first movie or the one in the second movie?
One in the second movie is more involved and more intriguing to the plot, and it allows for hidden plot lines to make it become as a clock. They have to figure out that it is actually in the formation of a clock to survive, to know when the things are coming, like the fog and the lightning and the earthquake.
Yeah, it's more unexpected. It's better than the first, just because. It's more high tech. They have like the force field that could like kill somebody just off of that. There's more things that could actually kill them than the first one, where it was basically like all the contestants trying to kill each other. It was like other traps that you have to look out for.
Yeah. And Katniss finds at the end that she can break through the arena and get to the Capitol.
I think the first one's better because the second one's predictable. They found out how the time when everything was coming, the different traps were coming. So like they knew when the lightning struck, they knew when the fog struck, they knew when the monkey struck, they knew when everything else was going to strike. But in the scene where Katniss is running away from the fire, that was unpredictable. They didn't know when the fire was going to happen. They didn't know when, because she didn't know what was going to happen. With the first
If
arena.
we're just talking about how the Hunger Games are just about strict survival. I mean, the second one brings in all these outside elements that are really just being controlled by like Plutarch and the stage design.
Right.
Where it has nothing really to do with the contestants themselves. I guess yes, they have to be resourceful and figure out how to adapt to it. But if I just want to have the Hunger Games as an idea is just to put a group of people in a dome or in an arena and just kill each other. The first one is an actual arena that is just a stadium as opposed to like an environment. Being like attacking them with like the guidance of Plutarch and stuff.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay. All right. It's close. Both are pretty good, right? Pretty good arenas. Yeah. I'm gonna have to give it to. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm gonna have to give it to Bruce and Mike once more. Definitely makes sense. I agree. That puts you quite far in the lead, but it is actually still not over. It's currently Bruce and Mike, 18 points, and Autumn and Jess, 3. It's pretty close. Things aren't totally out of reach.
It's okay.
It's not totally out of reach. It's conveniently. This round's worth 15. So you can tie. Therefore, we'll have a 4-way split where you can all share one ticket to the Hunger Games. Austin Johnson's ticket, who, as I said, died of dysentery, R.I.P. and all that good stuff. So this final round, both teams are going to be arguing about a specific district from the Hunger Games and why it is better than your opponents. This is, again, pretty important. You could still, tie. You can, instead of sharing two people with one ticket, you'll have to share it with the other two
I can
people.
see part one.
Make it even more awkward. So, open floor, please. What district is the best district?
District 3.
Okay.
District 3 is the best district. If you're going to look at it contestant-wise, forget the other girl's name, but you got Beatty, who I think is played by Jeffrey Wright in the movies. He's the guy with the glasses, and he starts to study the environment and learns how to master it because he's very good with technology.
Oh, just call her nuts too. That was her partner's name, Nuts.
Her name was Nuts?
They call her Nuts.
Okay, her name's Nuts. But,
Okay,
so...
nuts. That's a little inappropriate.
So he's clearly like, she is like the embodiment of how like mind over matter at some point. And then if you look at District 3 itself, I think I remember that they were one of the first to rebel before the Dark Days when Snow takes power. So clearly they like know evil when they see it. And I'm not sure a lot of other districts saw that. Katniss remembers on her tour, that victory tour that begins the second movie, that District 3 was one of the few that like welcomed her. They still kind of got agitated when she didn't say exactly what she wanted to say and kind of just had Snow's default message. So clearly, again, they know evil when they see it.
Right.
In a world full of like dumb people who are just following along with totalitarian regimes, they're the ones who see that something's up and have the minds to face it.
Right.
And that's District 3.
So please.
Okay. We think District 4 because it's one of the wealthiest. They have a few.
They were also one of the rebellious districts.
Yes. They have a few victors. Finnick, and he actually survives to go into the next movie, I guess, or next part of the Hunger Games. And they train very well, and it's like known for like fishing. So like a lot of the people that go into the Hunger Games, they have all these different resources because they know how to fish and survive, and they know how to make like just different weapons and stuff like that.
Like they're made, the children are trained in the district to be made to be part of the Hunger Games, and they have the resources to make spears and everything. So they'd be able to survive longer than someone who knows technology. Because as you pointed out before, with the second arena, you could basically figure that out through technology, but that doesn't mean you're going to survive it.
Well, I think with the District 3, you had, what was his name you said? BT?
BD.
BD? Yeah, he wouldn't have known how to use the copper wire to conduct electricity to the water, the ocean that they were, when they first entered the arena. And then, without the help of it being wrapped around the tree, Katniss wouldn't have figured out how to use it to escape from the arena itself.
And then you brought up the point of how they've trained their whole lives to fight in the Hunger Games. So it sounds like they're accepting that the Hunger Games is what is always going to be. They're really submitting pretty much to Snow's Hunger Games as opposed to fighting it as best they can outside of it. I mean, I'm sure District 3 at some point like prepares themselves for the Hunger Games, but I think they're preparing themselves.
All the districts have to prepare themselves, but it comes up in the second movie and towards the end, that all the districts are starting to rebel, and Snow sees that. So you can't really say that all the districts they're accepting it. They're accepting it because it's what they know. I mean, as well as District 4, District 3 trains for their kids to be as part of the Hunger Games.
I think all districts have something to contribute to what's going to happen to the rebellion, but they don't really have what District 3 has. They have, because District 3 has technology, so they're able to make stuff that is going to help them out throughout what's going to happen in the sequel to come, the third movie.
Third movie, which we're not going to talk about because I don't want to spoil that.
Yeah, don't
I
spoil
mean-
it, please.
I don't want to spoil anything.
I mean, it's the
Spoilers totally allowed.
What's wrong?
it's
Oh,
and then it comes down to the
Do
question
not win the ticket
of
yet or lose the ticket.
who's gonna survive? Someone who knows how to make things versus someone who can live off the elements.
I think District 3 isn't satisfied with surviving at this point. I mean, I guess in the Hunger Games they do, but in terms of life outside of the Hunger Games, once the Hunger Games ends, they do not want to go back to like their life of poverty. So they, like I said before, they know evil when they see it, and they're not
But
comfortable
what
with it.
are they offering though?
I'm actually gonna have to stop you. There. Ladies, as much as I would have loved for you to have conveniently scored 15 points and tie the game and share this ticket 4 ways, I can't do it. Bruce, Mike, you know more about these movies than anyone on this entire planet combined, myself included.
I cannot argue with that.
Yeah, right.
So, you get to share our recently deceased director, Austin Johnson's ticket.
Oh, he died.
Yeah, you get the whole...
Oh, we died.
Yeah, did I mention he's dead? Did I happen to mention that our director's dead?
I think I missed that.
Yeah, Hunger Games ticket.
Big
All right,
tea.
so that is our show. Thank you for watching Rowan Roulette. R.I.P. Austin. Sorry to hear about all that diarrhea. I'm Chris Taylor. Tune in next week, same time, same place, same jacket.